Hi everyone and welcome back to Tootsie Tuesday. Excited to share my toes with you that match with this set of nails. If you're new to the channel or even old and have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Share around this channel and definitely shoot me a thumbs up if you love these Tootsie Tuesday toes. Stay tuned. Welcome, everyone. Great to see you. Great to be back in on this Tuesday morning with my Tootsie Tuesday toes. Let's take a look. Aren't those adorable? Cool. I just love them. I love the way they match the nails. I always match them, but I always do them a little bit different. So you see the toes are always slightly different, same colors and all that, same concept, but I love the way they turned out. I love that I can do the toes now. I love spring and summer being able to do the toenails. I always do my toes even through the winter, but it would just be solid. But I love when I can match the toes with the nails. Sorry, I thought I heard something. But anyways, yeah, let's get started. But let's do our words of Jesus first, and then we'll go on to the toe design. Jesus came for all. It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners. Mark 2:17. And it goes on to say, do you hang around with people who are like you, people who believe like you do, and have the same standards and lifestyle? Okay, be honest. Do people who are different kind do people who are different kind of scare you? Do they make you uncomfortable? I'm sorry, I want to reread this. My eyes got a little blurry from the light there. Do you hang around with people who like you, people who believe like you do, and have the same standards and lifestyle? Okay, be honest. Do people who are different kind of scare you? Do they make you uncomfortable? Of course, you believe that all people need to hear about Jesus, but do you secretively hope that someone else will tell them? What would it take for you to get out of your comfort zone a little so that you can be a living example of Jesus's love and care to those who need it? Well, sometimes, yeah, we can get into that zone where you feel uncomfortable to witness the Lord to somebody else. You may think, why, that's somebody I really can't. Let's hope somebody else will. But I really try, just to be bold like a lion and go up to them and talk to them about it. But I'm telling you, yeah, I don't go up to everybody, and I really need to work on that. And we can ask God to help us with that, or we can ask God, can you help our world, help more people to find you, help more people to find you, the lost souls to find you, because sometimes it can be tough to do that. It really can, to go up to somebody when you're thinking, I don't know if I want to tell this person about God. But you shouldn't be, you shouldn't think that way. We should definitely just think, we want all souls to be one. And so let's just try to be bold like a lion instead of a sheep. Let's be bold like a lion as much as we can, but we're not perfect. Sometimes it can get scary, right? It can. So just try to be bold and try to talk to everybody. That's why I like doing it on here, because I know I can reach a lot of hearts this way. And I don't know, exactly who I'm talking to. I don't know, but just knowing I can reach different hearts out there, and I hope I do. The bottom says, the Great Commission is not an option to be considered. It is a command to be obeyed. And it says Hudson Taylor. That's a great one. God does want us to preach his good word, and we need to obey him. Start your day, go through your day, and end your day. Well, like I'm saying, don't ever be embarrassed of the Lord to talk about him around other people, because if you're embarrassed, he'll be embarrassed to you. He will turn from you. So don't be embarrassed. Start your day, go through your day, and end your day with life's manual, the Holy Bible. Read it, study it, get a personal relationship with Jesus. Love it. You guys, you will love every word that's written in this Bible. It's just amazing how we are supposed to live. And we learn every time we read a scripture how we're supposed to live. There's another great one, that we're not supposed to be embarrassed. We are supposed to get out there and just spread his word. Don't be ashamed. Don't ever be ashamed. And once you are getting a closer personal relationship with God, he'll help you out. He'll definitely help you do that. So just ask. You can ask Jesus for anything. Ask him for anything. And open up this book. All right, everybody, let's get started on this toe design. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and a wonderful, I don't know what the next word I was going to say. But anyways, everybody take care. God bless, and I'll see each and every one of you in my very next upload. Hey, everyone. So here's what I chose to go with for my Tootsie Tuesday toe design for the spring, matching the nails I did on Monday. Stay tuned to see how I did this one. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Tootsie Tuesday. Getting ready to do another beautiful spring toe design that will match with the nails I did on Monday. I did that beautiful swirl design with that snake print in it, and now we're going to do the toes to match. But I always do the toes slightly different since they're toes, but they always do match the nails. And then, of course, as always, tomorrow you'll get a Wear It Wednesday outfit of the day that matches with both the nails and the toes. All right, let's go over the supplies. So as you see, I've got the toes done with that beautiful sparkle like I did on the nails. It's a coat of like a color that's kind of pearlized and then with a sparkle coat over the top. And then the baby toes, I just did them light blue and dark blue to match the blues that are in there, since I'm not going to swirl them because, you know, they're smaller. So I wouldn't get much swirl out of them. That would be a lot harder. So I thought I would just do a French tip look with that, you know, glitter background, but both colors of the blue. And then I'm going to also be, you know, lining it with the black. But I'll go over all the supplies. All right, so for the toes, I started it off with this by the Funky Fingers from Dollar Tree. I'm sorry, Five Below. And this is called Mamma Mia. And then over the top of that, for the glitter, also by Funky Fingers, Five Below, I'm using what's called Unicorn Dust, I believe. Yeah, it's a beautiful sparkle coat I did over the top of it. Then for the blues, I did this one here from Dollar Tree. It's the Kiss Gel, and that one's called Habit. And then I use this blue here that's like a jean with some sparkle in it, and it's called Perfect Storm, also from Dollar Tree. And that's what I'm going to use to do the swirl like I did on the nails here. And I will be doing that on the big toe. We'll be swirling it on the big toe. I also will be using this one here, the Art Deco Liner paint. And I will outline the French tips on the baby toes. And then, of course, outlining like I did the thumb there on the big toe. And then I will also be using a sponge. Just this sponge here. I got it from Home Depot. It's just a big sponge. I got it like 5 years ago, and I just break pieces off, and I'm just going to be putting a little bit of white on the end to go through this darker blue to make it more of a stone wash jean look. That's what I'm shooting for. And I will be doing it with this white here, the Kiss Gel White. There's no number or color. Those are the numbers, Dollar Tree. And then I will be stamping on the big toe like I did that stamp look that looks like a snake. And it's this one here. This is the company. And it's collection, is it collection 10? Yeah, collection 10. And I'll be doing this image right here. I want the kind of the scales of a snake. That's what I used on the finger here. So I'll be doing that on the big toe. We'll be doing the swirl like that and then stamping through it with that. I will use my Born Pretty stamper. Sorry, it's dirty. And then my clear jelly stamper, Born Pretty as well. Both got it from Wish. And that stamper, that stamp plate also from Wish. It's this company here. I got a bunch of them that came in this little blue case here. And I got a bunch of stamping stuff in here with it. And that came from Wish. It was a really great price too. So definitely order that. And then I'll be using Robin Moses's brush to do the swirling design. Her wand, robinmosesnailart.com is how you order it. Or nailart.com, that's right. And there's the end. That's her liner. And she has a striper, which is the unicorn. They're awesome brushes. Definitely order them. That's what I'll be doing the art with. And then, let's see, do I have anything else here? Oh, yeah, the crystals. I'll be putting in those light blue crystals in there like I did on the finger here on the toes. I'll probably just put one stone in each one there after I do the black line. And then, of course, through the swirl design on the big toe, I'll be doing that really light blue in there that you see. I'll glue that down with ASP glue and an orange wood stick. I'll show you. I just use the tip of it, and that's from Sally's. And then I think that's everything. And then I will top everything off with the Seche Vite Dry Fast top coat. So we're going to go ahead and probably start with the swirl, and then I'll be working on the black lines there with that, that art brush. But first we'll get the swirl started with that darker blue. I'm going to get that done, and I'll come back in. Okay, so you see I do have the one toe done. Now, because the toe isn't as long as the finger, I can't get, you know, a lot of that swirl, but you can see it is not a straight line. It does zigzag over to the side there, you know, swerve over to the side. So that's how we'll be doing it on the other toe. All right, so I'm just going to put some paint inside of here. starting with that dark one. And we just want to do one paint at a time because the paint dries out quick. It's not like acrylic paint where you can keep getting it wet and keep working with it. This, you got to work pretty fast. All right, so let's draw in here. I'll move my toe down so you can see. All right, we're just going to get some paint on here. And this one will be starting from the top on this side, working our way down. So we're going to just widen it out first, kind of like how I did the fingers. If you got a chance to see Monday's video, you just make it a little bit wider at the top here. And then I'm just going to go like this and kind of swirl down to the bottom like that. And then we'll get some more. And at the bottom, we're going to do the same thing, make it a little wider at the bottom so that we can get that beautiful snake print in there. You got to have a little bit more room for that. All right. And then I'll just come back doing the design, going back up again so we can widen it out a little bit. And then get this side more wide that way. And then go back down and drop that down a little bit more. But then that way it's not just a straight design. It kind of gives you the swirl. And I'll make it even more swirled when I put the other color in. I'll swirl that a little bit more. But this main color was pretty hard, since that's going to be the biggest color, was hard to swirl on a toe. So as long as it just gives it that little zigzag, that's all we need. All right, so we've got that done. Now we're going to go ahead and work on the, let me see if I can back up here. Sorry, guys. Ever since I did the set of nails, that curve, it doesn't want to let me back up. I'm sorry, guys. Come on. I don't know what's going on. Why it won't back up for me. Oh my goodness, come on. And then it goes back too far. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're going to go ahead and do the lighter blue. I'll be right back. Okay, now we've got that lighter blue in there that you see. We got to do it on this toe here. I've got it in the cap here. We'll put a little bit more in. Like I said, just each nail, just make sure you just pull out a little bit of paint and we'll draw in. I don't like to draw in because my nails don't want to go back out. All right, so now I'm just going to get a little bit of paint on the end here, and we'll just start here with it and just follow along the line and bring it down like that. And then we'll do the other side, kind of widening that one out a little bit, kind of like the toe, or the blue, kind of like the toe, the darker blue. And then we'll just follow this around and come down, and I'll kind of make it wide at the end here too, just on this side. I won't the other one. And don't worry if it hits your skin, you can always get it off the skin. It's just the point of making this look swirled. So like that, just clean it up like that. There we go. All right, so now those two colors are done. Now we just got to do the line with the black. But of course I've got to do the what's it called, the white going through the blue there. Got to just sponge some of that white through to give it that stone wash. So I'll do that and I'll return. Okay, now I've got the stone wash in this one. Probably hard to see till I draw in, but I will draw in and show you how we are doing this. All right, I've got some on a sponge here, just a little tiny bit, and then I went off on the, the paper towel here and brushed a lot of it off. And we're just going to very carefully sponge it in here, just setting the sponge down. Oh, whoops, I'm not even in frame, sorry. Just setting it down and just kind of going into the center there. Just be careful because you don't want the white to get all over. You just kind of want it in that blue part. And if you mess up any of the other because it was still a little bit wet, don't worry about that. You can fix it. But just putting a little bit of a stone wash in there. You see what I'm talking about? It's just that tiny little bit, and that's perfect. That's all you need. And as long as I'm on, I will go ahead and do the lines. I'll show you how I'm doing that. Oh, no, I got to do the stamping first. I forgot. Stamping first. All right, so I got to get that done first and then the lines. That's right, I forgot about that. So back up here. All right, so I'm going to do the stamping. I'm going through it, that snake print like that, and then I'll come back in. Now we've got that look of like the snake going through this one nail here. Again, you probably can't see it unless I draw in, so let me draw in for you. Like that. Isn't that cool looking? So now we're going to do that on this toe here. I've got all this stuff here to do it. And we'll try to get in frame here so you can see. I'm using this image right here. All right, so we've already cleaned the plate. We'll just go ahead and get the white or the line going down. Just a line of paint, that's all you need. And then get our scraper, scrape it, get our stamper, stamp it. There you go. And now we need most of it gone because it's pretty skinny, that image. So we're just gonna go like this and get rid of most of it like that. And we can also get rid of a little bit at the bottom because we don't need that much. The toe isn't as long. So like that. You're just basically just taking your scraper and just doing that. So now we're just gonna line up here. And I'm just gonna set it down. And then you'll see it as I go. So when I set it down, I'll kind of twist it to go with the, you know, the curve of it like that. But there you go. You see that? Isn't that cool looking? And it's got that snake print, and it can go over the light blue. That's okay. Don't worry about that. It kind of did on my other nails too. You see it went over it, so that's fine. All right, now while I'm on, I will go ahead and do those lines. So I can show you what I'm doing there with that. And that's just to outline it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my liner paint here. And I'm just going to follow along the outside of this line. Okay, and if you run out of paint, you can always just get more on the brush and just follow that up. And that really didn't swerve, but this one will. So we'll just go like this and line it up and swerve it. And I know that it's very hard to do when I'm on camera. It's very hard to do this off camera too. This particular one was a little bit harder even on the nails to do like that. There we go. So it's bordered with the black like that. That's what I wanted. And then I will show you the other nails. I'm just going to do a couple for you and then I'll finish the rest off. So we're just going to do a V here. So it's going to go like that and come up the other side. Just making it a V so that it's bordering it. You just wanted to have that line like that. Let me get a little bit closer to the edges, though. I noticed I didn't go all the way down. We want it to be close to the edges. Same thing with this one, go right to the edge. And same thing coming up this way and just meet in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to put a crystal right in the center there. So that's what I'm going to do to all the nails, all the toes, I should say, toenails. Let's see if we can back this up again. Oh my gosh, this thing is just the funniest thing since I did this set of nails. I'm never doing this curved set of nails again. I love them, but I've had more trouble and more breakage because of the curve in them. So yeah, I've had to fix them quite a few times. But all right, so I am going to finish that up and then I will start the crystals and I'll be back. Okay, now I've got the crystals on it. I've got it on the big toe, all the little baby toes, and I just left this big one open there. And I'll show you how I'm doing that. Again, putting on crystals is probably the easiest, just time consuming if you're doing a lot. All right, I'm just going to get some glue out of this cap here and the orange wood stick and just a couple of different spots. I'm just going to set some glue like that. So as I go along, I can just set the stone down and it'll already be done. All right, so now I'll reach over here into my pile and grab these little crystals and just set them right into the glue there. And I got to find them because it's all mixed. They weren't mixed. The colors were not mixed, but they are now. They got mixed one day, and so when I dumped it out, they weren't all, you know, ready to go. All the colors were mixed. So I got to just, and of course, I'm trying to flip them over and everything to find the right color. And so I got to flip them over and all that. So that's what makes it time consuming. So, but we'll get it. All right, and then just put one there in the glue. And I think I want one more there and one more there. Just make sure I have enough glue. Okay. Find a couple more baby blues here. Every time I get one, it's not the baby blue. Come on, you. Hard to find these colors. Come on, come on. Here's one. Set that right there. And then one more. Please let this be the baby blue. No. Thought I'd luck out. Didn't. Come on. One more baby blue. Yep, right there. I found it. All right, and then just, we'll set it down in this corner over here. Get out of your way. And then you got the beautiful crystals on. Isn't that pretty? Now all I have to do is just top coat with the Seche Vite Dry Fast. And I can show you that step. I can stay on and just show you. I'll just go over. I actually will switch and do it on this one so these can dry in there a little bit. But you're just going to do a coat, a nice thick coat. Sorry, couldn't get that word out. Liberal. And just go across all your crystals and everything, pulling out any air pockets, air bubbles, you know, from the stones. And you want to go over all the stones because it'll help to hold them down and in place if you're new to the channel and just learning how to do art just like that. And I'll just do one more of the baby toe, show you that. Going over that. And you want the coat thick because this does dry pretty fast. So keep your coat thick. As long as you're using a good top coat, and it is a top coat, it will dry very quickly. But so you want it nice and thick and beautiful. All right, so let me back up here, if I even can. Okay, set this down. I have to hold the camera. And then I can back up. Now, I do love this set of nails that I have going. It's just that they're very curved and long. So, yeah, I've been having a little bit of trouble with them. I guess I just have to get used to them. So, but there you go. I'm going to finish top coating. I'll be back to show all of you guys the end product. Alrighty, everyone. I am all done. And aren't these adorable? I just love doing the toes. I always love my toes done because I really hate my toes. I always have, but I love when they're painted and I love when they're done to match the nails. I just love the complete look. And then of course, when I do my Wear It Wednesday outfit to match both, it's just so fun when it pulls it all together. But yeah, I did those nails on Monday. If you didn't get a chance to see that, check that video out from yesterday. And then here's the matching toes. And I always do the toes a little bit different just because they're toes. So can't get much of a swirl on these. So I thought I would just do the baby ones in a French look with both colors and then do that swirl design like on the fingers on the big toe. I got the rhinestones going and everything. And yeah, I just love it. I'm a blue girl. I love anything blue. So of course, when I do blues on the toes, I love it. And I love the idea of that snake print. I think that turned out really cool, stamping that on and being a swirl design. It's perfect to have it look like a snake. I hope all of you guys are staying safe, happy, and healthy. And as always, leaning on Jesus. God bless all. Take care.